Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to September the 3rd of 2016. It is a beautiful Sunday. But anyway, it's been sprinkling off and on, and the percentage of rain is about to go to about 50-55%. Actually starting right about now. And it's supposed to be that way until about 7 o'clock.
Watch out. Big bees thingy.
Yeah, what birds knock the bee's nest out like that? But this time of year, all the nests, I didn't even know there was a nest that big up here. That's what's really scary. Where the hell is that thing? You can see a swallow nest and stuff up there. So maybe, just maybe the weather could change up. It's been long enough now since it rained. I could probably go for a ride now, but I'm not going to get very far in 35 minutes before the rain hits. Are you there, Fraulein?
Hey.
How's the chickens?
They're doing good. Eggies.
You got some eggies?
Yeah. Got 2 big ones and I got 2 little ones.
Ah, so you got 2 chicken and 2
guinea hens.
Guinea hens?
They're in my pocket. Because they're tough.
Listen to them things. They bounce like marbles inside there. Things are tough. Yeah, look at the difference in size between a guinea hen and a regular chickens.
And a chicken. Our chickens.
Those are every bit as good.
Yeah.
You just gotta whack them with a butter knife to open them up.
They have giant eggs. They have great big ones.
Yeah. We missed out on getting the little chicks this year.
We gotta get some.
We're gonna have to get them next year.
Yeah. Were you gonna help me with the hay?
Yeah.
Okay, let me go get my gloves because I didn't bring them.
Alright. Because Ryan broke the tractor.
So we gotta push it.
We gotta push it out there, and that is not cool.
Yeah. That is some back-breaking friggin' work.
Yeah.
Holy crap, that sucks.
600 to 800 pounds them things are.
Yeah.
And you think, well, it's round, it'll roll. Yeah, not so much. Yeah, that don't look like much of a hill, but when you're pushing something that heavy, that's a hell of a hill. Well, that was interesting getting that out there. You can see it past him there, the roll bale. And of course the horses took off as soon as we opened the gate. So Kelly lured them back in with some food. And I forgot to tell you, I found my lens cap. The other day when I was leaving for work, I grabbed the keys out of my backpack to get into the shop to say bye to the street glide. Well, I must have had the lens cap in my hand with the keys, and I threw them in the little compartment where I keep the keys. I grabbed the keys out last night just in case Kelly was gone when I got back. She went to the store. And when I pulled my keys out, there's the lens cap sitting in a little pouch. What a knucklehead. What do you think, woman?
I think you're a goof.
As you can see, it's getting darker, and that must be the beginning of the rain that's coming. Watching the radar, it was coming right at us. So, I'm going to see how my video's doing so I can turn yesterday's vlog live. Well, hello there, my daily vlog people. I've been out moseying around. Not really in the, I don't know, you know how you just kind of not in that, you know, let's tell a story, motovlog kind of mode. I've been running around rattling on, but I don't think I've had a whole lot to say just yet. Even though I've been doing this for God knows how long. I did, I actually intended it to be for the daily vlog, my start off there at the house, and the camera froze up. But anyway, 2 days in a row, getting out here and playing on the new street glide, and once again, I'm pretty much right along on the motor vlog, going on and on and on and on about the motorcycle. I can't get enough of this thing. I can't stop wooing and wowing. Wow, that sun is intense. I have that feeling. I'm inspired to just be silly and goof off on this thing, which I never really felt that way with the with the other Street Glide. I mean, not that I didn't do that, it just wasn't as fun. Just everything about the way everything is so smooth and so refined feeling. You just, I don't know, it promotes this thought of, let's go check this out, you know, let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. Not that I do that kind of thing, but you know what I mean. You know, oh yeah, put it in my pocket. I was about to say, you know what, I left my wallet at home and I was going to go ahead and top this thing off. Give her her first gas stop. The dealership topped her off for me, and I'm still running on that gas. I'm just barely less than half a tank. Good Lord, these things go forever on a tank of gas. And this one's even better yet. You know, you guys, the ones of you that monitor your gas mileage, do you get better gas mileage than what is advertised? I always absolutely murder whatever's advertised. But I forget what this thing's supposed to be, but they're advertising it's like 3 miles per gallon more than what mine was. So, that being said, I don't even remember what the hell mine got. What was that thing? Mid-40s or something like that? I bought that siren for it, and I'm still getting used to it. It still kind of cracks me up every time it does it. So you have to pardon the little smirk every time it goes, because it's so quiet. The alarm is so incredibly loud, and it chirps so quiet to let you know it's armed, you know. Anyway, I'm going to put gas in this thing and probably going to head home. I left little mama there by herself. I asked her if she wanted to go for a ride, but she don't want to get out in this cool, damp air. Plus, that seat's not real comfortable for her anyway. Without the backrest, that just adds insult to injury. So, anyway, I'm going to bounce. Alrighty then, so sitting right there where I came on, that's a good way to get the police after you there, you bonehead in the truck. Anyway, I said my goodbye on the moto vlog, and I figured I would take you guys for the peaceful little journey home. It's 7:25, so only got about 20 minutes, well 19 to be exact, of sun left. It'll be a little less than that because, as you know, the mountains kind of cut it short on us. That's part of why we have these crazy long twilights. I assume. I have no idea. Ooh, look how pretty this is. Oh, and look how wet it is. That's just damp. Wow, is that beautiful? Soak it up. Soak it up. Because it ain't going to be no time at all before, well, it'll just be me sitting out there in the garage, sitting on a stool, staring at this thing and the other motorcycles and crying. Oh, wish I could ride my motor. Look how far that is down to that road. I don't know if you can make that out. Yeah, that would have been good. I almost came to a stop in third gear there. I seen some deer sitting right there yesterday. There's 4 of them. Oh, I'm just catching this barn after the sun stops it, and it's kind of hitting it. I love that old barn. Man, when the sun's hitting that thing just right, it is so pretty. Been idling this thing around so much today. I tell you what, if I ever build the motovlog I just made, you will, and I assure you, sit down with a cup of coffee, because I'll put you to sleep on that one. I am in just such an incredibly relaxed mood. I just kind of idling along and talking about everything and saying absolutely nothing. Light going through there is very pretty.
I just want to take one of these pallets and I want to stick it right in the middle of my living room, so I smell all day long. It's that cedar smell. Oh, look at this, we're getting beautiful skies again. Jet flying over. I know the super view setting here is not going to pick up, but at any rate, it's very cool looking against those clouds. Alrighty, another. I hear what sounds like ultralights or something flying up there. And I hear a sport bike coming up the hill. Yet another wonderful, wonderful, wonderful ride. Oh yeah. I got myself so relaxed. I don't know if I can even use that motovlog. I'll probably put everybody to sleep. Oh man. I absolutely just can't get enough of that thing. I have not felt that way about a motorcycle in many, many, many moons. Oh yeah. Let me get this thing in the garage. What's that? Yeah, I can't let her get cold, the old gal. Yeah.
Well, hello there, YouTube. Welcome back to a standard goodbye vlog. Hope you guys had a wonderful day. Hope you're having a wonderful holiday weekend. It's a Labor Day here in the States. I don't know if that's celebrated anywhere else. Sometimes you guys have holidays on the same time schedule as we do, but you call it something else. But at any rate, it's a long weekend for us. And as usual, we don't go fight the crowds to go do those things. It's much nicer to take a day off and have your own long weekend when nothing's going on and enjoy yourself instead of battling the traffic and the crowds and everything. I mean, just coming home on Friday was nuts.
Yeah.
Nuts. And I guess we got the easy part of it. Most of the people left early on Fridays.
So it was a lot worse early.
Yeah. Some of the employees at work left early, and it was bad. Glad I wasn't part of that. It was bad enough with our own way home.
No, it took forever.
Yeah. Still got home. Still got a ride in. Speaking of the ride, the motovlog side of yesterday's is uploading finally now. I didn't build yesterday's vlog until this morning, and so that took a while. Then goofed around a little bit. Gun and I we had to hand roll the roll bale out because Ryan broke the tractor, the Bobcat, beyond repair.
Yeah,
it's gonna need a new carburetor now. How you gonna find a carburetor for a '78 Bobcat? I don't know.
Hopefully.
I forget what the name was on it.
Wilson?
No, that's the motor.
Oh.
But anyway, hopefully we can find a carburetor for it. It's not repairable. The carburetor isn't anyway. So I'm about probably 60-70% done with the daily vlog that I kept stopping on because it's Hitchcock Day today on Sundance Channel. I keep getting
suck you in.
Jeez, I literally watched Birds, and Psycho. In fact, that's been so long.
Rear Window.
Yeah, Rear Window. I started with Rear Window. Those are long movies. Very good movies. I mean, even if you're young and you haven't ever seen those things before, they're worth watching. Very good. So anyway, in the middle of that, I decided it looked like the weather's going to be nice enough, so I ended up taking another insanely long motorcycle. Well, it wasn't a long ride, a very long vlog. Very long moto vlog. But yesterday's, I've got it down to 20. Oh, sorry, to wave you around. I broke it down to 21 minutes. I had 57 minutes worth of moto vlog that I took. That stupid little Hero 4 Silver just, I don't know if it's the new I mean, I can get that long out of it every once in a while, but wow. I mean, 130 or an hour and 13 minutes, and I wasn't out of battery. It was still going along there. So that new firmware that just came out, maybe that helped or something. But then today I take off, and the thing did that typical thing that only that Silver's ever done. It goes to 7 seconds and stops. I did a beginning vlog before I left here.
Oh, gotcha.
And it's not there. The camera locked up.
Uh-oh.
And it's the one day I don't have my mirror, because I always look in the mirror, make sure, okay, everything's going. I can go. I'll at least let it go by 7 minutes. It does it so rarely that you forget about it.
Yeah.
Until it does it to you. Yeah. I think it did it once on the way. I don't remember. It was at Yellowstone. It did it somewhere in there. I've done a lot of vlogs since then. Not a lot of posted vlogs, but a lot of vlogs. So, anyway, it's a very chillaxed day.
Mm-hmm.
Mama watched some of hers. She watched some of the Alfred Hitchcock stuff
and watched
as well.
some of my other shows. The only productive thing I did was the dishes.
Yeah. We had nothing productive today.
Yeah.
We rolled a bale of hay and looked at the tractor.
Dishes, that's it.
That was about it. Horses got fed. Chickens got...
Sprinkled their food.
Yeah. Dogs. Dogs are all balled up in them old ratted out chairs.
That they love to lay in.
Yeah. It's their chairs. That's why we leave them up here.
Yeah.
It's funny, people come up here and they like look for a place to sit, and they're like, look at those chairs. That's the dog's chairs.
Dog chairs, you know. Sit on the bench.
Yeah. You want to sit in those, you know. You'll get dirty and you'll smell like a mutt. And if you sit in one that Leo's been in, you'll walk away all white and furry.
Oh, yeah. Just, you know, being in the same room with him, it just, like, is in the air and gets on you.
He's been my lounge buddy most of the day. He keeps hanging. He's either out here, and then he wants back in, and he hangs with me. So, anyway. Fun day. Very fun day. Got a chance to ride the motorcycle again, and that's always a very good thing.
Yeah.
I love that damn motorcycle. I've been that giddy, and I couldn't begin to tell you over a motorcycle. Every time I roll on the throttle, I'm utterly amazed. It's just a fun goof-off bike.
It is. It's
Plus,
very pretty.
it's still the touring bike that my other one was, but it's more fun to just go out and be silly and just goof off on.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty.
It's very
I think it's pretty anyway.
It is.
And by the way, thank you guys for all the comments and likes, and you guys are blowing those street light videos up.
That's way cool.
That stuff's supposed to be over in the motovlog site. Somehow or another bled over here.
They kind of bleed together.
Yeah. Well, the one I
do motorcycles. So.
Yeah. When I bought the thing, that was supposed to all go on the motovlog side, but the way I just wasn't able to finish that video. I think I've already explained that. So, but anyway, it's cold. It's like 20 minutes till 11. I haven't even uploaded the GoPro, and I'm talking on this camera, so I haven't uploaded wherever I took today. And
so I got
a lot of work to do.
Yep.
And I'd rather not waste my morning doing the daily vlog in the morning. I want to get it busted out tonight.
All right. So we will let you kind folks go. You take care. Thank you so much for watching. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to like, try not to dislike, hit the subscribe button and share it if you'd like to. And you'll have a good day.
What the hell was that noise?
I don't know.
I think that was a cat or something. It's like something's coming out the walls at us.
Somebody barked, so there goes that dog and that dog.
Yep. All right. We'll let you go for the dogs all start barking. Something's moving around out there.
There's something out there.
So we see you guys. Thank you very much.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye now.